Hey guys, Loopy here. Today I want to talk about how you can prepare for the upcoming banner release. So there's going to be a new banner in 21 hours and 25 minutes. As you can see in the Asia region, if you look at the event page, you can see that the new event which will consist of Zhongli, Xinjiang, Chongyun, and Razor. And you can also have a new weapon banner. This weapon banner will have geo-themed claymores and spears specifically for Zhongli, and it also has the bell and other stuff. Keep in mind that Xinjiang, Chongyong, and Razor are all Claymore users except Zhongli, which is a polearm. So in order to maximize your primogems and your rolls for the new event banner, you want to do the quests that came from 1.1 and the story quest to come with it, because you want to get as many primogems as possible. You also want to go into the shop here, and because there's going to be a new banner out, the Paimon shop will also refresh. As you can see, it refreshes in 9 hours. So you can what you can buy is you can buy these intertwine fates and equine fates with these stardust exchanges. In about a day, you can use these intertwined fates for the new banner, so make sure you save up on your masterless stardust. The same can be gone for the intertwined fates for the star glitters, but I do not recommend that because you can save up for, let's say, Bennett. You can also buy Intertwined Fates and Aquant Fates from the Star Glitter exchange, but only if you're really desperate for the character that you want in the new banner. If you really wanted some of the characters in this new banner, then I'm assuming you already have some primogems saved, so just make sure you check the item shop for more of the Star Glitters, and also you have your battle pass here. So you can make sure to complete all the weekly missions for a chance to get more of these Aquan Fates and Intertwine Fates if you have the monthly battle pass. So how can you actually prepare for these characters in case you get them? So let's say you're planning to get Razor and you have a bunch of Primogem states up. You know that you need to farm Electro Hyperstatus to get their Amethyst chunks and stuff, and also the Lightning Prisms. You know you need to farm those because he is an electro element. Same thing goes for Zhongli. You want to go to Gunyun's Stone Forest and farm the Geo Hyperstatus. And also the Cryo Regisfine for Xinjiang and the Cryo Regisfine for Chongyun. For their other respective talents and essential materials, we have this Reddit post made by Devil Takoyaki, credit to him, detailing all the talents and essential materials needed for each character in the game. So for Razor, you know you have to get Wolf Hook, which is located in Wolfdom. So you can teleport here every week when you defeat the wolf boss. You just want to go around and roam around for the berries and just mark all the places where you can farm the berries. So next week you can farm them again. They usually respawn at once every 24 hours. I mean, like all the specialties for the characters, like for example the Violet Grass and the Noculus Jades and the Core Lapis, they all respawn within 24 hours. So you want to go in there and do it every day for the most amount of character essential materials. Oh, and also it's only the silk flowers and like the other materials besides the minerals that only respawn in 24 hours time. For the minerals, they respawn between 48 to 72 hours. So it's better to just mark the spot where you found, let's say, Noculus Jades, and go there every 2 to 3 days. For Razor's other essential materials, you want to defeat Electro Hyperstatus and obtain the masks from Hilichurls. So you'll just obtain them naturally just by progressing throughout the game. For his talents, you want the Storm Terror's Claw. You can only do that, you can only obtain that during the weekly bosses of Storm Terror. For his books, he requires Teachings of Resistance and all the Resistance books. He also requires more damage masks from Hilichurls and 3 Crowns of Knowledge. We have seen only one appear so far, but I'm assuming more limited time events appear, you'll get more Crown of Knowledges obtainable. Next we have Chongyun. You want to defeat Cryo Regisfine and farm Core Lapis. Core Lapis is generally available in caves around Liu, so look around there. I will have a farming guide for all of the ores coming soon. Chongyun also requires the masks from Hilichurls, and for the talents, he requires Storm Terror's Breath. For his books, he diligence books as well as more masks and the crown of knowledge. For Xingyang, this isn't confirmed, but this is probably what she would require. She would require violet grass, which is normally found in cliffs around Liu, so you look just in the faces of cliffs and mountains, as well as you need to find the pyroregis vine and more insignias from the treasure hoarders. You can generally farm treasure hoarders from the adventures book. You can go to bosses and then you can go all the way down here, and you can see the treasure hoarders, they drop their insignias. She also requires 3 crowns of knowledge like every other character. Lastly, for Zhongli, you want to farm Geohypostatus, which is pretty tedious unless you have a remote teleport point, because you have to swim all the way there and back. I recommend you to increase your reputation level in the U to get the portable teleportation item, because the distance from here to all the way over to Geohypostatus is quite long and you might drown. He also requires slime secretions and other slime materials, so that can be farmed naturally as well. And for his talents, he requires teachings of gold and just the gold books. As a disclaimer, keep in mind that it's really not recommended to buy these materials with the star glitter and stardust items, because they can be farmed pretty easily. Just save up for the Intertwined Fates and the Quantum Fates if you really desperately need it, but never spend the star glitter and stardust exchanges for farmable items. And I also recommend that before you commit into any characters, whether it be Razor, Xiangyong, or even Zhongli, you want to go to the events tab and try out the characters in the test run. There will be a new test run once the new banner is released. So look up some more YouTube guides and try out the test run to see if it suits your playstyle and your team. Lastly, in terms of weapons, what you want to do is for all the Claymore characters, for most of them, you want to craft Prototype Aminus, which is the best craftable Claymore in the game. On the Refinement Rank 1, it gives an additional 240 attack damage for 15 seconds, so that's a lot of damage. And for Claymores, they are mainly DPS. If you get Zhongli, you might want to look into the new weapon banner, which includes new Geo-related weapons that will benefit hugely from Zhongli because he's a Geo character. If you don't want to invest in the new Geo weapon banner, you want to craft Crescent Pike, because that will give up an additional 20% attack damage for 5 seconds at Refinement Rank 1, which is pretty OP. So thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe the video for more content like this. Peace.